As a freshman, Sophia has been a welcome and charismatic addition to the Cherokee Theater program. At audition, Sophia impressed us with her energy, her passion, and her abilities to sing and perform, which eventually led her to achieving a lead role in Cinderella. She is a consummate professional and is a very mature, accountable, and respectful young lady. She has a promising future in Cherokee Theater and in her entire high school career. Congratulations on being Student of the Month.
Thank you.
So why do you think you were selected as Student of the Month?
I guess I was selected because I always try to work really hard in school in all of my classes. Even if they're difficult, I always just try and do my best. And I'm involved in a couple of activities here, so I guess those two things combined just was good enough, I guess.
What are you involved with here at Cherokee?
I'm really involved with the drama program here. I was in both of the shows this year, and I also do some stuff with the Chief TV as well.
Yeah, Chief TV is a pretty cool place to be at.
Yeah.
So you said you were in the drama club.
Yeah.
I believe the spring musical is High School Musical.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great show. So
I heard. What's your role?
I play Miss Darbus, who's the drama teacher, and I share the role with another person. So yeah, it's a really fun show to be in.
That's cool. What advice do you have to underclassmen or just anyone in general?
Just work really hard in school. I mean, like, even if it's challenging, just always try and do your best, and then you'll get rewarded for it in the end.
Who inspires you? Who's your inspiration?
My inspiration, I guess, is really my mom, because she's a really just a hardworking person. She always just does the right thing. She always protects me and my siblings, and I always try and aspire to be her every day.
That's good. Do you know who selected you for Student of the Month or nominated you?
I do not know who nominated me. I do not know, but if I had to guess, maybe Mr. Fisicaro, who runs the drama program, because I am really involved with that. So maybe, I don't know.
I know you're only a freshman, you got many years to come, but what is your favorite memory here so far?
Going back to the drama club, I really had so much fun opening night of my first Cherokee show at Cinderella. It was so much fun, and everyone was just so supportive, and it was a really great time.
So I assume you're going to be doing the drama program for the next 3 years?
Yes, I am.
It's very interesting. Now here's an easier question for you. What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I do sing a lot, obviously, and I just recently, like a couple months ago, started playing the banjo, actually, so I do that a lot.
Banjo, very interesting.
Yeah.
And then our last question, another hard one, because since you're only a freshman. What's your plan for after high school?
Well, again, I haven't really thought about this much yet, but I would like to get into something involving theater or acting, because it's something that I've been doing for a really long time. And yeah, just something that has to do with that. I know I have a while to think about that, but yeah.
Sure. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Ashley Steelman was nominated for going over and above to aid an injured student. It has taken a little bit of detective work to find our Good Samaritan, but we would like to thank her for going above and beyond to help a fellow student in a true time of need. Congratulations on being Student of the Month.
Thank you.
So why do you think you were selected as Student of the Month?
Well, a couple weeks ago, I had an incident where I found a girl in the bathroom, and she was having a seizure because she hit her head, and I helped her and brought her to the nurse, and I think that's why.
Now I understand when you dropped her off at the nurse, you didn't leave a name or anything. They didn't know who you were.
I just felt that I had to get back to class, and that I'd done the best I can at that moment, and I didn't think about giving my name.
It's lucky that they figured out who you were.
Yeah.
Probably helped her very much.
Yeah.
So what's your involvement here at Cherokee?
Well, I'm an ROTC, and I stay after for it, and I'm also in Latin Club.
What do you do in the Latin Club?
We just do a lot of fun stuff. We have book clubs every once in a while, and we watch videos and talk about myth and stuff.
Interesting. So what advice do you have to underclassmen or just anyone in general?
To focus on your schoolwork as much as possible, because it becomes very important as you go on later.
True.
Who inspires you? Who's your number one source of inspiration?
Definitely my mom. She is my best friend
And why is that?
because she's been there for me through everything and done everything for me.
Cool. Who do you think nominated you for Student of the Month?
I'm actually not sure. It might have been either Major or Chief for ROTC, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it makes sense because we actually get a lot of RTC kids down here on the show often. So, you're only a sophomore, so this might be hard for you to answer. But what is your favorite memory so far here at Cherokee?
Definitely has to do with ROTC. Last year, the military ball that all my friends from ROTC went to, and it was one of the best nights of my life.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Military ball is pretty fun, I heard.
It's amazing.
Interesting. Here's a personal question for you. What do you enjoy to do in your free time?
Well, I run a lot. I just recently started working out a lot because I want to be in the military, so that's a big deal.
Yeah, coming from a military family, you got to keep in shape. You got to have a strict diet.
Yes,
It is pretty intense.
it really is.
And our last question for the day, it's again another hard one since you're only a sophomore. What's your plans going to be for after high school?
I want to go to college, but I need an ROTC scholarship, so it's going to be a college that has an ROTC program, and then after that, I'm going to enlist in the military.
Smart move. Congratulations for being Student of the Month.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down.
Liam Keller is an essential component to the school's TV program. Liam understands the importance of attention to detail, the extra effort required for quality programming, and the crucial concept of working on a deadline. Without his extra time spent on productions and editing, Chief TV would never be able to conduct live shows or deliver on DVD orders from the club. Liam's maturity as well as understanding are well beyond his years, and his teachers and fellow students in classes and clubs count themselves as lucky to get to work with him.
Congratulations on being Student of the Month.
Thanks.
So why do you think you were selected as Student of the Month?
I think it was because of my involvement in Chief TV and I guess my dedication to my grades and keeping them up and stuff.
That's cool. We all know you're part of Chief TV. I've seen you around. Of course, I have. What else are you involved with here at Cherokee?
I'm involved with Renaissance and a little bit with Spanish Club, but Chief TV is kind of the thing that I'm most involved in.
So what do you do in Chief TV?
Well, I guess basically everything except for being on camera. Like editing and shooting video, all that kind of stuff, just not being on camera.
Well, I guess today you break that rule because you're on camera right now.
Yep.
So what advice do you have to underclassmen or just anyone in general?
I guess it would be to get involved in school. Like, don't just slide by with classes and grades. Like, actually get involved with something that you enjoy.
Who do you think nominated you for Student of the Month?
I think it was maybe Miss Wood for all the stuff I do for Chief TV, I guess.
Yeah, that probably makes the most sense. Here's a personal question for you. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I guess, well, I like hanging out with friends, and I really like watching movies and TV shows. Like, I watch a lot of movies and TV shows and binge watch shows. So, I guess I watch a lot of media.
Well, on Netflix?
Yep.
That's me. Yeah, I'm the same exact way. Now you're almost a senior, so I know you've been dealing with this college drama, like all this year. What are your plans for after high school?
Well, I know I want to go to college for something with media. I just don't know if I want to go for film or production yet. But it's definitely one of those two.
That's great. Congratulations for being Student of the Month, and thanks for coming by today.
Thanks.
Maria Ewan is a newly appointed officer of Students Movement Against Cancer, or SMAC, this year. Although she has been a member for all 4 years, Maria has quietly juggled a huge workload and love of service. Not only does Maria carry a rigorous course load at Cherokee, she spends countless hours every week at the Evesham Township Fire Station, where she is in training to be an EMT. Her fellow SMAC members are proud of her accomplishments and her service to our community.
Congratulations on being Student of the Month.
Thank you so much.
So why do you think you were selected as Student of the Month?
I believe I was selected for my involvement in the community, as well as my involvement in SMAC here, Students Movement Against Cancer. I'm an advisor for, actually. So.
Cool. Besides SMAC, what else are you involved with?
I also do a bunch of clubs here, like this club with Mr. Sweeney. I like to hang out with ROTC kids a lot, and I involve myself in the fire department outside of school. So
Well, what do you do in the fire department?
I'm an EMT, so I get to ride on the ambulances and treat patients and volunteer my time up there.
And you're an actual, like, certified EMT?
Yes.
Wow, it's amazing. You're not even out of high school yet.
Thank you.
Next question. What advice do you have to underclassmen or just anyone in general?
Try your hardest. When you get to senior year, you like to have a lot of fun, and you kind of want to worry more about your friends and your activities rather than your school. So I tried hard, really hard, my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and it all paid off because this year I get to relax a little bit.
That's good, yeah, the senioritis,
Yeah.
all that. Next question. Who inspires you? Who's your number one source of inspiration?
I'd probably have to say my parents. Both of my parents are really hardworking and push me to my best of my abilities. And my dad actually led me down the path of medical field, so I think that's pretty awesome.
Is he in the medical business?
Yeah, he's an EMT. He's also a volunteer firefighter, and he works at Cooper.
Next question. Who do you think nominated you as Student of the Month?
I actually think that Miss Witzig volunteered me to be Student of the Month. She's my SMAC advisor, so we have a lot of fun in that club, and she's always really supportive towards me, so it's great.
Cool. Now, of all of your 4 years here at Cherokee, what is your favorite memory?
Probably the football games, the Friday Night Lights. I enjoyed every single one that I got to go to. It was awesome.
You just like to go hang out with your friends and all that?
I did, yeah. I like to watch the game, mostly hang out with my friends and walk around and just be a high school student.
Yeah, when I'm not filming the football games, I'm usually there too, so it's a pretty fun night.
They are fun, especially when we win.
Yep. Here's a rather personal question, an easy question. What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to hang out with my friends, but mostly hang out at the fire department. Go up there for duty crews and training, and that's where my friends come from, so we all just enjoy the same things.
Wow, it's really interesting. Our last question. I know you're a senior. Easy answer for you. Maybe not. What are your plans going to be for when you graduate?
I want to be a pediatric nurse practitioner, so I plan on going to college for at least 6 years and then find myself in a hospital somewhere in the ER. So.
Now, what's the difference between a nurse practitioner and a regular nurse?
A regular nurse, I believe, only has a bachelor's degree, and I'll go back for my master's degree, which is a couple extra years of schooling, and I have a little more responsibility than a regular nurse.
Wow. Pretty interesting career path you're choosing.
Thank you.
Congratulations for being Student of the Month.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming down.
Of course.
Thank you.